Hey everyone, Gary Simon of Coursetro.com, and today we're going to look at site stats for January. Alright, so as many of you know, I have a new revitalized focus on this channel and also the website that's associated with this channel, Coursetro.com, for this year. So at the beginning of this month, I started focusing hardcore on writing content and putting out videos as well. And so what I want to do now is at the end of every month for at least the next few months, maybe more, I'm going to do a quick recap video of the website traffic and how that has kind of correlated to what I've been doing in terms of producing content and other stuff. All right, so why am I doing this? Well, a lot of you are web developers, web designers, you have your own websites, and I thought it might be interesting for some of you to see what I'm doing and how it affects the traffic, which ultimately the goal is to get more traffic when you have a website. All right, so I'm gonna switch over to the screen and I'll show you some of the stats. All right, so this is a document that I've prepared here in Photoshop, and it just has kind of basically just broken down into several different categories. So I thought it'd be interesting just for this video is to do an all traffic of all time. So this dates all the way back to about the beginning of August. I launched the site in July, but it had basically nothing. Now, one thing that's screwing this view up is this massive traffic spike right here. This is around December 12th. This is when I released that video, the Google home trolling my kids video, and it got linked from mirror.co.uk. I believe Daily Mail put up the video, mashable.com. And my whole point, by the way, in doing that video was for this to happen, and not just necessarily the traffic. The traffic wasn't worth anything. They were just really coming there just to look at the video. But the real reason I do it was to get those websites to link to my website. And that's one of the cornerstones of search engine optimization, SEO, is to get other websites to link to you. And so this actually helped. The fact that I got this traffic here and really the links, it helped get the growth up here where it is today. Now this is all the way to basically present time. Now you can see prior to that, I did have another traffic spike. I forget what that was from, but you can see it's really low, but now it has climbed up there quite a bit. So by the way, these are sessions, not necessarily unique visitors or users. A session is basically somebody can come by, and do certain things on the site, visit some pages, and then come back maybe the same day or next week or next month or whatever, and that's counted as multiple sessions. So I'm gonna come down here, and this is gonna be the January overall compared to December. So I'm just comparing these top three values right here. And what this is this is from January 1st to the 30th, so I'm not even including 31st, which is today. But sessions here, 25,389. Now in December, from December 1st to the 31st, it was 14,766. So I have a 71% increase, which is huge. Users, 56% increase, so 15,000 from 9, or basically 10,000. And then also a 42% increase in page views. So I went from about 50,000 page views to 71,000, which is huge. Now this stuff down here, pages per session, that's kind of a no-brainer right there. How long people average are staying on the site. And then bounce rate, you want this to be lower, simply means how many people are leaving the site after visiting a single page. So the goal of any developer who's good, or webmaster I should say, is to get this number down. And there's a lot of things you can do to try to do that. So I'll be focusing on that quite a bit. Coming down here. Now this is the main screen that I have been focused on this entire month. And this is Google traffic. And so people go to Google, they type in a search term for, in our case, it's going to be something like Angular or Ionic or something like that to solve some sort of problem or find a tutorial or a course, and they end up on my site. So trying to rank high is the name of the game. So from January 1st to the 30th, this right here is just a Tuesday, so I think it was January 3rd. Had 165, not very much. But then right around the 8th is when I started releasing the first the tutorial, the written tutorial, as well as the video tutorial. And we could see as I started, about every 3 days, I would release a new one. In total, I probably wrote around 12,000 words and recorded about 2.5 to 3 hours of content that I uploaded to YouTube. And we can see all the way till yesterday, which is a Tuesday, I'm at 472. So 186% growth, which is absolutely huge. It may be difficult to keep this type of growth up, but probably not. And it may actually exceed this quite a while as long as I keep consistent with writing the content, doing the video tutorials, as well as trying to find, and really it hasn't been hard to try to get backlinks. Basically all I've been doing is submitting this to relevant Reddit pages, as well as sometimes I'll submit it to Hacker News if it's a particularly interesting sort of article. And really that's all I've been doing. And slowly but surely, we'll see that the Google eventually starts ranking me for these terms. And so the more content I have, again, it's like around 12,000 words, the more I'm able to rank for thousands of different keywords that are contained in those article content, basically. All right, so the major takeaway from that was the 186% growth from Google traffic. So at the end of February next month, which starts tomorrow, I'm so glad because spring's coming, I'll do another one of these videos and we'll see how my efforts in terms of producing content, trying to get it out there, have paid off. I don't want to make a prediction, but it's definitely going to be quite a bit higher, I think. Especially because yesterday, a couple days ago rather, I put out the AOL Instant Messenger clone app video, and I also put it up as a page on Coursetro.com. Popularmechanics.com linked to that. I didn't even hit them up. All I did was submit it to a couple Reddits as well as, what was it, Hacker News or something. It didn't really even blow up there. It didn't do very good on any of those, but somehow somebody from Popular Mechanics found it and they put an article about it and they linked to my site. I didn't even talk to them, they just did it, which is awesome. And that's gonna pay huge dividends in terms of the impact that it has, because Google thinks to itself, wow, popularmechanics.com is linking to Coursetro.com. Maybe we should start trusting it more and ranking its associated terms that it finds inside of my keyword or my articles a little bit higher up in the positions in relation to the other results. So, all right, we'll see how it goes in a couple days. I'll be doing another tutorial, whether it be Ionic or Angular. I'm not sure yet, but I'll see you then. All right, bye.